right, good morning. It's about 8:15 on Friday morning, and this is where we camped. Got everything up, and they won't even know we've been here. So we're gonna follow the Blue Blaze trail back up to the AT. And we turned right off the trail to come down here, so we're gonna turn right when we get to the trail to continue north. So looks like we got everything. You see anything left? All right.
Let's go get it.
All righty. All right, we followed the Blue Blaze trail up to the AT and then headed north, and it was a climb up to the top of this ridge. So it was just a quarter mile or so, but it was kind of steep. Now we're on top of a ridge. Looks like we may be going down the hill a little bit. So it's very nice up here on top. It's about, I'd say, in the mid 50s, 58 degrees is what it says on the thermometer. So about 8:30. All right, let's get out of here. I know the video doesn't really do it justice, but it's really pretty out here. The woods are open on this big hill, big hill going up. We were up there walking on that ridge, and then we've come around and circled down below it. So we're on a pretty steep downhill, but turning around this way, that's all, I know it probably doesn't show up, that's all downhill on the same grade as the uphill part. But it's just neat how the woods through here are just really open and clean under the underbrush. So anyway, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Okay, we've been about 2.6 miles this morning. We're headed down to the Trimpe shelter. Take a break and eat something. There's supposed to be good water down here, so we're gonna get some water, fill it up, and then make a plan. We've talked about a couple of different options for the rest of the day, so we're gonna try to look at the map a little better, a little closer. This morning we were just trying to get out of there because we didn't have a lot of water, so we just wanted to get somewhere where we could get some water for the day and take a little break. So yeah, we'll let you know what we decide is our plan. See you down the trail.
So all the shelters have a notebook and a Ziploc bag and a couple of pens, and people just write anything they want to, basically, that stayed here. It's kind of like a guest book. So anyway, okay, made it to the shelter 5 minutes before I had hoped to make it. Beautiful day. Very little hiker activity. Only saw 2 no-mow section hikers all day. No bear hounds baying today. A first since 4 days ago. Chap. We ran into him on the trail this morning. So he stayed here last night, and that's what he wrote. So anyway, kind of a neat thing.
Okay, here we go.
All right, it's noon, and we made it back up from the trail, the Blue Blaze trail, down to the shelter, back up to the AT. So we're about to head out and see how that break energized us with some food and rest. So try to make some miles. Talk to you later. crossing. Here you go. This is how these are kind of neat. They work full on the outside one and open. And we're off. Giving you a look at what the trail's like right here. It changes every mile or less, even it can change, but you get these stretches, which are nice. It's hard to video on the hard ones and walk, but sometimes I just stop. Anyway, nice section through here.
So I think Brent said earlier that the terrain changes very quickly. So now we are walking out into a meadow of the forest. So, yeah. We did have to go through that cattle gate, so I guess there's some cows out in here. Not seeing them. Pretty view to look at as we're walking. Fun times.
Walking through a meadow. Howdy, friends and neighbors, and family too. This is what the trail's looking like. It's just a walk through the woods today. It has been for the last couple of days. It's beautiful in here. Not a lot of big vistas to show you, but just beautiful hardwood, forest. Occasionally you'll get into a conifer section with some hemlocks and white pine, but mostly it's hardwood. So, looking back from where we came, southbound, waiting on Debbie to come around the curve in the trail. All right, check in with you later.
Yeah, the AT is really hard, but every once in a while it throws you something like this. It's just a beautiful little path on top of this mountain. It was not fun getting up here, but once you get up here, look how pretty this is. We're thinking this is an old, probably logging road or maybe even rail bed, wagon road. You don't never know, but just the fact that it's built up on the sides and there's parts where you're kind of up above the trail like it was, man-made sort of situation. Anyway, it's a pretty afternoon. It's about 1:45, I guess. And we're just making some really good time today. Enjoying it also. These are the ups I'm talking about. You can't really see it as well there, but you can tell Brent's going really slow, so that means... Anyway, we were just down there at that little creek. Got some water. And now we are heading up. Yeah, it's fairly flat where we're going through, but this is what we're walking on. And so you can't really get any kind of steady pace going because your feet are rolling around on the rocks. Just trying to watch your step. And yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, so we finished a big old climb and came upon a place to sit down and with a view. View of Rye Valley. I'm gonna sit a spell.
All right, we made it to a stopping place. It's Friday evening, so we found a nice site on top of this hill. It's supposed to rain just a little bit tonight, but not a whole lot of rain's gonna fall. It's gonna cool off a little bit behind that, and then it's gonna moderate a little bit. So we were scheduled, we've got about 3.5 miles to walk in the morning to hike down to the Mount Rogers Visitor Center, which is right along the trail. Once we get there, a shuttle's gonna pick us up and take us back into Marion, Virginia. And we're going to stay at the Marion Hostel, which is downtown above the Marion Outdoors Outfitters shop. So we have that set up for tomorrow, and we may stay there Sunday night as well. It's supposed to be pretty cold, 30 in the 30s on Saturday night and possibly Sunday night. So then going back up into the 40s. So anyway, that's what we're doing, and there's the AT right there. So we're right beside the AT. And this site is just sitting right on top of a knob. We don't have there's not a water source here, but we carried water in from another spot down the trail. And that's what we got going on for now. Cooking up some dinner and getting ready to eat. Talk to you later.